Don't know why people keep criticizing a grace that is bigger than them. Put me anywhere, TB Joshua is the greatest man of God / prophet to have come out of Nigeria, if not Africa as a whole. Because he practiced the best and the greatest religion of all, which was taught by God himself. His religion was love, his religion was selflessness, his religion was charity, and his religion was service to the people. Who are you? What can you be remembered for? Ever since his demise, some people don't be talking now. He's not fake. Now Curtis, if he really be true man of God, why you not see him dead? Why you not pray, make him not die? Why you not do this? Why you not do that one? I'm fake. Shut up your mouth. Because it also shows that you don't even have understanding. My people perish because of lack of knowledge. Why did Jesus not pray, make him not die? Why Jesus not come down from the cross? You think he not get the power to do him? The good book says there is time for everything, a time to be born and a time to be called back unto glory. And that is what has happened. And once it is time, you can't change it because it is written and it is written. All of you are just opening your mouth, talking rubbish. Now, Curtis, all the miracle na fake. All the miracle na juju power, I think they use and na cut power. All the miracle na cut power, I think they do and this, that. My question is, why don't you people remove your mind from what is bigger than you? Come out your mind for where you take get power, how real or how fake. Because that one, you don't know about it, you don't see him, you were not there. Talk about the one you can see, which was the physical life that he lived. Do you know that Prophet Temitope Joshua, TB Joshua, has brought out more families from poverty, more than any poverty alleviation program, or even the federal and state ministries of poverty alleviation? Do you know how many people that man has brought out of poverty? Do you know that more than any ministry that is in charge of scholarship and whatever you call it, TB Joshua has sponsored more people to school and saw to the end of their schooling. Not the owners, the people when go give scholarship and at the end of the day, the person go drop out. He puts them in school and he ensures that they go to that school and come outside. Not be like all those pastors who get universities where their church members not fit attend. You don't even get university in name. But yet, he has sponsored a lot of people to go to school and come out. And that is the person that you are criticizing. And now this one, now Curtis, if I thought saying self now Curtis, I go like join in court. Because in court now good court. If now so Curtis they do, they better person now when be Christians. You when not they use juju power, waiting be the legacy where you don't live. How many people can come out and say, if not for this man and not for the way I did? Do you know that the football club of TB Joshua called My People FC, My People Football Club, has raised superstar footballers in this country? Number one is Ogenyi Anase, we have Sani Emmanuel and so many others. How many people you will be good man of God? Or you will be good Christian? How many people can look back and say, if not for this man? If only your politicians can live the kind of life that Temitope Joshua, prophet, senior prophet, has lived, this country will be a better place. Prophet TB Joshua will finish administering deliverance and healing to people. He will still give them food, give them, money, give them rice, give them groundnut oil, because he understands that hunger and poverty is another form of demon that you need to fight. You understand? His job normally is just to do the deliverance. Then now the job of government to ensure that they take care about the other demon called hunger and poverty. But Temitope Joshua, we do both of them. When I still come out, they open their mouth, they talk in here. If narcotics are like in court. You know, when your government officials, your governors and your chairmen and whatever were busy hiding the palliatives that were donated by other humans like them, Prophet TB Joshua has been giving out palliative for years. In the course of the pandemic, you can't even call the amount of palliatives that he gave out on his own accord, from his own account, from his own earning. You are still criticizing him. This man you are criticizing has done more than what all your politicians put together have done in the several years they have stayed in office. Do you know that Prophet TB Joshua single-handedly brought out $20 million, not naira, okay? The rehabilitation of Niger Delta militants that repented. How much your councillor bring? How much your chairman bring? How much your pastor when not they use juju bring? Do you also know that TB Joshua has donated several transformers to different communities? In fact, in 2012, if I'm not mistaken, did you know that Prophet TB Joshua on his own personal pocket spent over 26 million to restore electricity in an area called Akoko in Ondo State? Those people, they did not have light for over 2 years. He spent his 26 million naira to ensure that those people have light. He not be politician. He not plan to go for any political office. Yet you people are still castigating him. Did you also know that in 2012, Prophet TB Joshua single-handedly sponsored a Nigerian PhD student to the tune of £100 million? Which of your local government chair, which of your governor self has done that kind of thing? He's not a politician. He's not even vying for any political office. He's doing all these things. Anybody where you see where they do all this kind of thing, normally you know say next thing now where you go, yeah, we say he won't vie for political office, but he's not. Una still they criticize them. No, now until person pride themselves for now I go no say na God they use and work. I been a devil now in the use person they do all this kind of thing when he did you do. If not so cut be I won't join. All these ones I'm just calling for you now are just the ones that he did in Nigeria. Let's not even talk about the ones that he did in other parts of Africa and even the world at large. Because do you know that TB Joshua is a regular donor to the Ghanaian police force and the Nigerian police force? They donate, they give them money, car and all those things, you know? Do you know that in 2010, after the Haiti earthquake, that TB Joshua single-handedly sponsored a set of medical team to go to Haiti to help those people? Or maybe we should talk about the school that he built in Pakistan. That school is called Emmanuel School in Pakistan. What do your pastor don't do? What do your papa don't do? You there they criticize that I cut this. Even myself, I won't join in court. If not so court be. Call him any name you want to call him Curtis, ritualist, whatever you want to call him. He was a good man. Because why? He practiced the best religion in the world, which is the religion of love. Do you know that the people that TB helped most are even Muslims? He was so good to Muslims that at a time Ariwa Youth Consultative Forum had to give him an award as an ambassador of peace. A bag award in Israel and all those places. When I say no, now the small mistakes when he don't make now on the talk. He's a human being. He can make mistake. And now, he tell him say na Jesus. Even Jesus, let be Jesus. He slapped somebody for his side church. You tell him say na Jesus. It not be Jesus. The fact that you are a Christian, i.e. Christ-like, does not mean you are Christ. You understand? The worst be say people even judge our pastors. All those pastors will not get members. You know say pastor will not get member, now demon is always a cast. Pastor will get member. What you concern demon? But you can't invest them. Say TB Joshua will get member. They follow that they drag their demons. Because every time I the TB Joshua, they always they ban demons. So they invest them. So all of them just they castigate town. Now juju they use the heal. Now juju they use. You cannot attract a grace that you detest. Oh, write that down. Write it down at the back of your notes. You cannot attract a grace that you detest. Quote me anywhere. I said it. TB Joshua is a real man of God, a real prophet of God. TB Joshua did not say, I'm a Muslim or I'm a Christian. In fact, bulk of the people that he helped were Muslims. The people where he gave food, the people where he helped, most of them were Muslims. He was so good that even a Muslim president, Yar'Adua, gave him an award as well. He was that good. His religion was love. His religion was selflessness. His religion was charity. And his religion was service to the people. Who are you? What can you be remembered for? As a matter of fact, the legacy that TB Joshua has left, they need to combine like 4 or 5 pastors where they try to feel rich in legacy. My question, you where they castigate. Now juju they use. Now diabolical power. Waiting you when be good person, when not they use juju, don't do where they want to remember you. Now, he don't buy una still they hate them, especially pastors. I don't know what the guy do now. Up till now, can CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, they never open their mouth talking anything about, say, their main backbite. When I not get unity, when they tell us about unity. If we talk now, they say whether now this one be the comment where they do, remove your mouth for what I can say. Shut up, all of us now, who did the Christian this thing, so we consign me. That's your problem. What is your problem, you people? Leave hate, leave hate, leave hate. You don't buy moon now, leave hate. You cannot attract the grace that you detest. Yes, I know he's human. He go don't make mistake. He go don't do some things where not good. Hey, he's human. You will not be Christ. The fact that you're a Christian does not mean you are Christ. You can be Christ-like, but not Christ. He don't make mistake. But then, let me tell you categorically, the good he has done outweighs the little bad that you think he has done, because una not even know the spiritual part. Una now they use una head the thing saying na juju they use. Were you there? Were you there when he was called? You know whether na AM or na PM they call him, or you know whether na him call God by himself or na God call him. Forget about that one. Talk about the physical. That's what I'm trying to say. The synonym of what I'm trying to say categorically is that TB Joshua was a good man, and his legacy cannot be outweighed by just one pastor. They need to gather pastors together where they try before they reach in legacy. Are we going to even talk about the schools that he rebuilt after the earthquake in Ecuador? What are you talking about? Do you know how much this guy spends to alleviate poverty? Even Ministry of Poverty Alleviation never alleviate people from poverty, rich as he don't alleviate. Well, I still did that in Georgia. Let me tell you, he was a good man. Take it or leave it. And it's my prayer that eternal rest be granted upon him and let perpetual light shine upon him. TB Joshua, God bless you. I never go to your church once, so not really they listen to you like that, but I did hear the things that you do. You're a good man, and just like it is said, you have been called unto glory. And that means you have done your part on earth. The question is, TB Joshua has done his part on earth. What is your part? Have you done it? Go and do it. Don't let thunder fire you. Thank you.